So here's a close-up of the saber. Starting up here with the emitter section, I made these two shrouds. This is your PCB retention, and then this is the blade retention. So I'd leave this alone, don't use it. But up here is your blade retention. Other side, these ones are they're not going to be in the blade socket, but they're just holding the shroud on. I went and tried to, I heated up the shrouds with a torch, kind of give this a little burnt look to it. And then the prongs in this emitter as a crown, those are chemically weathered to be all black. Then you have next to the choke section, very smooth, very comfortable, easy to hold. I put a dual tactile switch here. Powers the front one, auxiliary in the back. Added some O-rings into this, make it different, I guess. Cover tech wheel, and then your pommel. There's the vent for the pommel. It's pretty loud as a 28mm speaker and tons of resonance in there, so pretty loud. I'll go ahead and fire this up. Like I said, very loud. I did put gesture controls on it. Twist off. I also put twist on. Auxiliary works. The other one's force effects, but this font doesn't have any force waves, force sounds. I have a custom blade plug that I made in there for it. And then you get some shine on the shrouds, and then through the sides as well. I also have swing on. I'm going to take the blade plug out. Again, here is your blade retention. Here's your blade plug. CC sabers, lit PCB. Yeah, so. So to go over the internals of this saber, we'll start at the top. I have CC sabers, lit PCB. I have a two tactile switch here. And then everything else is inside. So to get to it, you just unscrew the pommel. Everything should just slide right out. Before you go there, you have a 28mm speaker. Here's your chassis. Here's your soundboard. It's a Golden Harvest V3 Phase 4 board. Super clean install. There's no wires anywhere. You can have easy access to your SD card. Just push that in, pop it out, make any changes you want, pop it right back in. Again, super clean. Other side, you have your removable battery. Just take your finger up here, pop it right out. Again, super clean, no wires, nice to install. Again, removable battery, so spring side's your negative. Just pop it back in, and then push everything back in. and you're good to go. So this is MHS compatible. If you want a different pommel, you can go to custom saber shop, buy a different pommel, put that on there. If you want a different choke, you can always rewire it, but you can get a different choke for it. If you don't like this emitter, you can always swap out the emitter for this. Again, you'd have to figure out a retention for the PCB as well as a blade retention, but not too hard. So we have different emitters, different chokes, different pommels, but those all are your internals for the saber. All right, I put a blade in on to show what this saber looks like with the blade in. Show off some of the different fonts / sound or blade styles that will come with it. So there's 10 sound fonts on here. They're all free from different font makers. I'll go through them. There'll also be a list of them right here. So starting from the top, we have Decimate. Again, I have different blade styles that I'm putting on here to show off what the Golden Harvest can do, but you can actually customize them and make whatever blade style you want. So that's to wake up the board, just tap power. That was this is Decimate. I got a little unstable blade here. Blade's kind of pulsing with a flicker. So kind of different, but looks pretty nice. And hold power for a second to turn it off. Then you can go to your sound menu by holding an auxiliary.
Sound menu.
And then just rotate it clockwise to go through. It doesn't actually matter. If you face your saber up and you rotate it, you'll go through your numbers. If you face the saber down and rotate it, it'll go back.
The night of the final order will soon be ready.
Then tap auxiliary to select. I did put some gesture controls on these. So I kind of have a little more of an unstable orange blade on this. This is Return of the Sith. Next font.
Sound menu.
This is Battle. I decided to put an unstable blue. Lockup is responsive, it does move. I feel like the blue one looks a little bit easier to see on the screen, on camera. This also has battle mode, so if you tap the auxiliary for, well, so right now there's nothing, but if you tap your blasters, every time you tap, the auxiliary will have it. But if you tap it and within like a second or two you start moving the blade, it'll go into blaster mode, which you don't have to push anymore, you just have to swing. And then if you just wait a second, it goes away. Next font.
Sound menu.
So this is Battle 2. There's 2 fonts under Battle, but this one I decided to show off what other preset blade styles Golden Harvest has. So this is their Flow Rainbow Blade. I haven't seen this really on other boards, so I wanted to show it off. But when the saber's facing up, it's kind of a slow scroll. As the saber gets pointed down, it goes faster and faster. And then the last fonts I have are Kyber's Workshop, and there's 6 different colors. This one's blue. I don't know if it's a blue blade though. Oh, still showing off the rainbow blade.
Sound menu.
This one's green, but I don't think it's a green blade. So here I have a blue flame blade. Golden Harvest has flame blades. Obviously you can make the color whatever you want.
Sound menu. Purple.
This one's Kyber's Workshop Purple. I did put a purple blade on this one. Still flame blade, sorry.
Sound menu. Red.
So this one's your dark saber blade style. So this again is what Golden Harvest decides the dark saber blade style looks like. But this red actually sounds pretty menacing.
Sound menu. White.
So this is Kyber's Workshop White. I know the other blade style looked white. That's the dark saber one. But this one I did put a white blade style on here. A little bit different.
Sound menu. Yellow.
And the last one's yellow. So all the Kyber workshops do sound different. Kind of in mind with the yellow is kind of like your Temple Guardians. The white was more like an Ahsoka blade. Different, and then the red is very Sith-like with a bassy, crackly feel. Blue is kind of more like your Kenobi. They do have different colors, and they all do sound differently. So even though it's all Wonder One sound fine, all 6 of them sound different. But anyway, this is what comes with this saber.
Sound menu.
And then it goes back to decimate. Yeah, so that's the sound fonts and the blade styles are programmed on here. And it's ready to go. You can always customize it yourself. to your likings, add your own sound files. Golden Harvest is pretty easy. Just wanted to show off different things it can do.